And welcome back again to our cinemas and theaters Let's Play at Big Ambitions. So, I feel like I've started from this little spot a couple times here, and it's kind of one of my favorite spots to start from. I'm still working on the floor, but here's kind of our sort of entrance. I've got a fair bit of stuff in between, and you know what? I like the... Okay. You know, this is kind of the arrival lighting. We can do a little daytime arrival lighting. So, you know, let's try the floor one more time while we're here. Just go for... yeah, that was too dark. Thought there was a better one, but okay, we'll just do that for now, and I can just paste it like that, and that will recover it. So, we've got our sort of entrance. I did it a little bit updated, but not too different. Okay. So, we'd still come in. I've put a little bit of accessories around. So we got some lights, we got some fire extinguishers too, a little bit of the exit signs too. Then we'll come towards the little store here. So we'll sort of see these shelves. I might think about shoving a couple sort of here maybe. Can I get it? It's a little tougher to get these on the shelf from here, but we can try. Nah, I don't really care enough that way because it's a little tougher each, but that's fine. So we have a little shelf. I just put a couple of knickknacks and things. So like you got some flowers from like the cheap flowers, expensive flowers, some gifts, both expensive and cheap, just to sort of fill in the shop area. Oh, I did not notice I had a little gap here still. Let's fix that, I guess, quick. If we just sort of shift these down. That should kind of solve most of the issue. If there's a little gap on the right there, that's fine. It's much more subtle. Honestly, we could even make it a little more subtle. This might even be better for this right popcorn. Well, now right popcorn. I'm on left, but I can fix it. So this popcorn, I don't actually quite remember which side. The guest should hopefully come from this side only. I'm trying to hope the pathing should allow these to be the priority. And you'll sort of notice we're down a register here. So we used to have the 3, and I think it's a little better with the 2. It's a little tighter, yes, but I like it with the 2. And I just put a couple of the little gifts on the bottom of the shelf too. I don't know if I love this, but we needed something here. And I don't think I wanted to... I was between that or doing a double-sided seating. So maybe... It's still an option. Oh, you know what? Actually, I do have a change. I'm going to put a plant in between because I started even looking towards the right walls here. And I feel like this might be sort of our pattern to go with. We'll have these sort of bins. I like this sort of setup. You have a little bit of sort of counter space to call it. You got the bins, all the sort of recyclings, and a second trash, and then a little counter. I did put a little plant behind them too. I didn't quite get the color in on the plants, so let's just get those in quick. Okay. And we just have some little chairs. I think we need more seating around here. So I don't know. We're going to get into this today. If it's going to be sort of booths or couches, we'll make some sort of lounge kind of area here is the plan for the rest of this. We still have the bar. I don't really think I changed anything in the bar. Then I did update the coat check a little bit. And this is kind of the coat check. You'll come. I don't even mind. Can I get 2 of these beside each other? I don't even know. Probably not. Okay, I can just move this one down here then. Perfect enough. Okay, so we have the little coat check. You will actually have people queue to here because they'll sort of come from the bars or they'll come from this sort of front space. And they will come through this to check out, which does leave a pretty big coat check room. And I kind of like the look of it. Does it delay things a little? Maybe. But it makes a nice coat check room. And then we just have a little tree. I might do a couple of these sort of displays in this area. It's kind of nice looking, I thought. And just a lot of the different colored gifts under. And that's sort of down here. We didn't quite get into the back area. I guess to say I started the bathrooms. So this is kind of our downstairs one. I think this is sort of the color scheme we're going with. This is my favorite poster. I mean, we really got to highlight this poster every time. This is a bathroom poster, like 100%. There's no question about that. And I don't mind the little pedestal sinks. They may be a little dark. That I could try to find a brighter color, brighter set for them. But I think that's okay. And then we have the little TV there. I guess the same thing goes on this side. I kind of went for a pinkish red. And They should be almost identically flipped. I might have gotten some height things a little different, but they're close enough that I'm not too worried. And I guess our sort of next look, if we go upstairs, you might have seen a couple peeks at the edges, but here is the stocking wall. We got all these good stockings to sort of say you can do a little donation things with it, maybe, was sort of the thought. I maybe went a little tall here. I was trying to think of something to put in this area, and I couldn't get it, so we might shrink these a little. But, I also don't fully want the lights in between. I was kind of testing a couple things. It took a while, but we got all these little stockings in there. Do I want a light here? I could put one here, and I guess I could put one here too. Let's get that lined up properly, though. Oop. Okay. This theoretically needs to go to the right one. Yeah. Okay. So I do have those. I colored the bathrooms there too. And I hadn't filled them in. It's a quick fill in. It's just kind of going up, down a couple times, and we could do that over time. I did shrink here a bit so that we would be able to kind of put this in here. So I guess we could put these in as we sort of get them in the fastest we can. The easiest way I found to do it is to sort of get to place every other sort of thing, and then you can skip back. Can I actually go back a row? I can't quite go back there. I could go back a bit, but I don't know if it changed too much. Actually, I don't quite know if I really want this here. Yeah, we'll do it for the lulz. Okay. I could put these back the smidgen, though, for fun. So we will just alt place them in where you wouldn't normally have to, but just because of the way we're doing it, we will. And just to sort of fill the gap on those a little better. Perfect. I've gotten the order of all these pretty accurate, and we'll sort of see as I'm placing these, you might see the seats on the left there. I did get all the seats in. I did change them up a little tiny bit. I wanted to get some of our capacity up, so these are actually just every other seat. I did colors, so they are individual seats, but these ones are sort of the modular ones, and then it goes to a regular theater chair. So instead of this used to only have 9 seats, now it's got 12. So I got an extra 3 in on each of these boxes. And then I guess the same sort of thing here, where I kind of like it. It's very, I like the sort of jingle bells of it, where we have these sort of red, greens. And then just sort of the middle lines I did to sort of set these as double sets. And perfect. So now we've got, what, like 5, 10, 15, 20 there. So 20, 40 this row, 50, 60, 80, 100. So we could literally get 100. This is 100 seats. So this is half the capacity we need, just right here. Then we've got 12, 24, 36 on this side, and another 36 on this side. So that gets us real close, like really, really close to like, I guess, I don't know why I was saying real close to, real close to the customer capacity there. We could technically do whatever we want down here, but we might just sort of copy this style a bit, is sort of my thought. I might do like a 1, 2, 3. I don't know if we'll do 3 or not, but I think that'll sort of work the best. And we could try doing, it together. So, are these the seats? Yes, these are. Okay, so I'm thinking we could redo the floor. I don't know if we're going to do the floor the same way that we had it there, but we kind of have the option to do whatever we want with the seats now. And my sort of thought is to go as like a 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. So this is center. We'll keep a 1 space, and we could actually look how much space do we actually need between seats. We don't need that many of them. We can keep in mind. I guess I could put like 4 rows down here, and then I could do whatever I want in the back of these seats, or I could put whatever I want along the back wall actually. So maybe we'll put the bins and stuff just here, and that should be pretty good. So if we get 4 rows, how many do we need again? We had 100, and then the 36, 36. So 36, 72. Okay, so we literally only need technically to fill this area what did I say, 72? Yeah, we only need 28 seats technically, which is kind of crazy to think. So if we really wanted to try to get the perfect numbers, we could try to work towards that eventually. So that way it would look like every seat is perfectly full, but I don't know if I'm that crazy. I mean, I'm a little crazy, but that's a little much to me, right? Okay. This seat is kind of close feeling to the stage. So if we were to grab just the bins and things, I just want to measure. So if we measure some heights together here, okay, I guess I got to do that bin that way. Do I need to do it for this bin too? Okay, no, I wouldn't have to do it for those. Okay, so these. Oh, am I lined up on distance? Come on. I feel like I am right clicking too much for those instead of just regular clicking. But I like that everybody's got a full box. So this is a pretty good space. I could go one farther back if I want, I guess. Is this? Yeah, it's a little close here because you'll sort of, I guess you do slightly path behind there. Funny. Okay, I'll do the one farther back. Okay, yeah, I like that. And I don't even mind if we do put, I think it's just something to go in the front here. Do I feel like putting little rope berries here for fun? I don't think it changes much, to be honest. I was debating it. I know these aren't the color scheme we're going with, but do we need something like that? No. I'm trying to think. I don't remember if I highlighted this. Oh, I don't think I did highlight this. You might see. I think this is actually one of my favorite things in this build. Let me get rid of these. Okay. The stage here doesn't normally go this long. You can technically see the corner hidden there. So how did we do it? Well, we would normally sort of, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. This is a carpet, and this is a carpet that I literally just put, if you sort of place them here, you just cover the stairs. And then these are just little modern shelves. That's why we kind of, I saw the pattern here, and I kind of like the stage pattern with it. So that's what I went with. So just kind of blocking there, and this little pattern blocks. Will someone walk here? No, but it's there. And I mean, I might be a little colorblind, but I kind of think I like this color for ice, so that's what I went with. And we have a couple little elements on the stage still. I'm pretty sure we saw those in the last one, so not worried. And I guess a little, ooh, yeah. I did do the coat check a bit. I never colored this curtain, though. I like this curtain on the inside. I like it. It kind of fit with how the games coat check that we used to have here was. So you see it sort of has this curtain on the side there, and I kind of like that. So I wanted to figure out a way to do it where I guess now actually I could do it on the outside. Before I had to do it on the inside because I just adjusted this last second, but we could put it on the outside now. I don't hate it on the outside. Yeah, okay, we'll put it on the outside, and boom. And we can just get rid of this one. And let's think. I don't know the color scheme in. Okay, it goes curtain regular way there. We could just go for a red. I feel like we got that space to work with here. So boom. I like it. Okay, yeah, I like the curtain. You kind of, yes, the doors are open. You could technically have the closed doors too. Like the curtain, I think works better on this side because of that. And you know, that's a really nice touch to me. Like, could this be opening? I didn't want to make it a full opening. We could see if I do curtain. We could show the difference here. If I just put the rod here and move that there for a sec. Oh, I put this thing in the way. Yeah, if I did it like this, it's just too open. So we're just gonna stick with. We'll just stick with how we got it. I do like. I love that the little tooltips are right beside, so you can get to all these little buttons and things just hitting the numbers. So as long as you don't lose where you are on the keyboard, you can sort of open a lot of these things up. A couple of them that sort of have matching things around are maybe not the best. I'm debating. I don't know. Does X do anything? I'm curious now. Ooh. Oh, okay. C copies. Z is undo. I'm trying to think. How could I do some page up, page down stuff? I was thinking, but I I guess it's a very not every kind of theater needed thing anyways to do. Okay, let's just color here. I don't hate doing the edge of color, but I think we can do this regular. And you know, are we getting these seats in? I was on the fence about doing the seats in, but I guess we can get a row in and I can just fill in the rest after. So what do we need for that? We can grab, it doesn't matter if we grab a red or a green. You know, let's just grab a red to do it. So all the regular chairs right now are green. So it helps us sort of do some thinking. We really don't even need that much of these. I'm not even against putting a thing on the right wall, but it's okay. How does this look? That doesn't look too bad, honestly. Okay. Is this the center point? I believe this is center point. So I did like, yeah. I don't actually quite know if I got it perfect or not, but I guess we'll see in a second here, won't we? Okay. So I'm just off the block. Oh, okay. I actually don't need this one, do I? Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that one. So, yeah, I guess I'm doing things of 5 again. Yeah, I just happened to, that kind of worked out that way. I wasn't fully aiming to do rows of 5, but I guess we kind of got that again. Just like the sort of top main rows, I guess it'll line up nicely that way too. Okay, right click to pick up. So if we actually look up for a second, these kind of line up with these. And I don't hate that. Yeah, I got these to match pretty well. Okay, so let's do it. You know, we didn't look at it yet. Let's look how this looks at nighttime too. So with these little lights, this is the perfect amount of lighting for these guys, where these can still sort of light up, which I love. I was a little worried about the ones downstairs. I guess it's a little too bright in this area for this wall to do that. I don't quite know what I can get rid of to do that. Yeah, if I get rid of the chandeliers, it kind of does a little. It kind of takes away a little bit. So these need a certain light level, and I don't think I couldn't catch it, unfortunately. But we might keep looking into it. Nothing stopping us from trying, right? Okay. We still got to think, what are we going to put up here now, too? We could put, I don't fully want to put a Christmas tree up there because the tree, we could do some of the bins and stuff, I guess. It is a lot of bins. Maybe we might replace these with just flower pots, maybe. Okay. But, that's okay. As we'd sort of look through the bins and thinking about all the amount of extra items we're putting in right now, we could, I don't really want to just do seating. I could put some just bunch of candy canes, maybe. I don't know. We don't, if we put a Christmas tree, you'll sort of see it it has a light on it. So, like, I guess it's not the best, not the worst. I guess if we put it up further away, it just has a little bit of an aura to it. Okay, I guess that works. Okay. Let's see if we start with those. Then go for the bin. So look at that. I can actually just get the bin straight up and hold shift. Grab this green one. Goes in the middle. And then, oh, I missed. That's okay. Red, hold alt. And then I feel like I just changed the language on my keyboard. You got to be a little careful with all the alt shifts and alt controls. I don't even know how I'm getting it, but sometimes it switches between English or say American English and Canadian English, which isn't much. It just kind of, I think it adds a little bit of the French ease a little more accessibly. Okay. I don't even know what I want to do with these. I mean, I could just do like a second seat thing, but I don't think I really want that, do I? I really don't know what we'll put here. You know what? Let's actually look. If we go to cinema. Oh, I meant to go hashtag cinema. Cinema. Let's see if we scroll down through. Oh, I'm kind of in lighting, but that's okay. They show up under. I want the posters. So we could put a couple of these maybe. I was gonna say to do like a little fake backdrop or something with some of these. Okay. Yeah, I don't hate that idea. So we could grab a bookshelf. Just give you a little sort of photo space maybe. I don't know if that's worth it or not. Okay, let's see. We could try to get it on the angle. Because, yeah, we're definitely not putting a bar up here. Okay. Put this back here. Okay. Oh, missed that. Okay, we got the second candy cane. Oh, can I get it? How many extra candy canes can we get in here? Is a good question. I don't know if I fully thought of before. I can recolor some of these too. So, does this sort of cover here? I'm trying to think of if you were to try to take a photo there. I want to put this as the sort of front and center of it. I guess we could actually get rid of the Christmas tree. Then we don't need the tree. Just go for the candy canes. Yeah, that works. Actually, don't even need these floors. Could grab the fake ice. But just even the color from the fake ice, I could sort of do these floors. Oh. Okay, and we can grab a couple bookshelves here. Do I like this? I don't know. It was either that or to try to make some sort of diorama style thing. So yeah, let's grab the teens. This no, is this not teen horror? Oh, the teen cutout is that kind of. I could put a couple of those there too. You know what? We could actually put a couple of gifts in front of this, and I kind of like it. A little. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to go down. Here we go. So we'll actually put these two people in front. And then we can kind of just grab this poster a couple times here. Okay, I guess I can sort of go. I was trying to get the little ensemble style to it, and we'll see how close did I get here. I guess if we hold shift, or if we hold alt, I keep holding shift at the same time. I'm just so used to that. But alt gives this free place, so if we can free place these in a little bit. Okay, then we can actually sort of free place that guy this way a little. Come on, we can get it. I believe in us. Okay, perfect. And I don't even mind. We can put these people sort of here. Move this one back a smidge. Does it get covered in anything? No. Cool. And I can grab the color from this one, put it on this one too, and just kind of shift it back a little. I do see a little bit of regular floor under, so we'll just cover that up with one of those. Okay. Okay, that sort of works. Yeah, I don't mind it. Okay, if we're trying to think about looking sort of face onto it, is my thought. And then we'll grab a couple rope things. We can actually grab them from downstairs just because I don't feel like recoloring them every time. So I'm hoping these are colored well. I feel like my color accuracy has been a little bit funny, but you know, it could be worse. Okay, we could actually try to shift these. I'm going to just shift, or I'll place them in a little bit. So this way we kind of get them a little to the right here. It's a little tough to see. We could hit H to sort of hide that wall so it's out of our way a bit. I guess I would have loved if this was a little bit more this way, and they can just do these little tweaks, and I'll be happy enough. Okay. You know what? We could grab a dance floor. I put a dance floor piece. Okay, I was gonna try to shove a dance floor piece like behind. Is there not the smaller cube? That is the smallest cube size. Okay. I was kind of curious if it would go. I was kind of expecting it to sort of bright up there, but I guess it should. I don't know why I would expect that. Okay, if we grab some gifts, not regular gifts, we gotta go present. I do also have them in my favorites, so I don't know why I keep. Ooh. Okay, you know what? Let's see if we can get rid of this one and should I just get these people here? I don't have too many of the big present piles in. So if I could get one in here. I forgot the bounding of it is annoying. Yeah, it's counting those where those people are as part of its bounding box. It's okay. Gonna move them for a second. I'll get this in here. Gonna say as low down as I can get it, and let's see, can we get these people in? We might need to sort of move some of these guys around a bit. That's okay, we can get it. Okay. We're just gonna fully shift some of these out of the way for the second. Let's see how close to these people can I go. Okay, not close to them at all. Yeah, I gotta, like, this is on their bounding box still. I guess we'll do it this way then. I'm just gonna hold up, hit ours. Okay. So this way I can maybe even get a, I was gonna say, could I get a second one of these in? But no, because I think the bookshelf's there. But I could, if I move the bookshelf back one, theoretically could. Why can't I get it? Okay, I could get it there. I believe in us. Come on. Okay. How far? I don't even know how far off this is. It's a little far off. Okay. Well, let's look. We could look at it for a second. Why not, right? We're gonna try that. Okay, let's even move the rope out the way. Too many things in the way. Gets a little tougher. Okay, so I could technically get this. Let's do this pile kind of this way, maybe. Oh, let's do this pile. I guess I can do this pile this way. These have a funny path in them, but I like it. Okay. That's a little swoosh. Okay. So we'll do that, and then I could maybe even theoretically get a couple of these behind too, maybe. I don't know. Can I get this closer? No. Okay. So this bookshelf, just hold Alt and try to place it as close that way as we can. Go up a little, left a little, perfect. Okay, and we'll just get these guys in too. And look at that, we got it. Not too tough, not too easy, not too hard, hopefully. Okay. Honestly, I might even actually be able to just put a big one here now too. Let's see. Okay. I can. Sweet. Okay, come on. Okay, let's see. What's stopping me from all placing this in? Because you have a home here, but as soon as I start moving downwards, you don't like it anymore? Oh, I think it's just literally the other bookshelf. Oh, don't laugh. You can't place when you laugh. Okay. Okay, let's see. I want this as far back as I can get it to. I'm going to say the same to this one and the same to this one, maybe. Okay, and then we have this one here. Can I get in this area? We just keep, okay, we can get one there. Okay, yeah, that is very close to them. But it does mean I can get one like here-ish. So yeah, it kind of stacks and stacks, yeah. And that was easy. Okay, and then I could try to get this one here. Okay, yes I can. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's a pretty front-on kind of picture thing, but you know, why not? I have a little bit of regrets I didn't get it this way because you kind of walk into it. Are we gonna adjust this whole thing so I can try to get it to go that way? Okay, let's see how well we can do. If we can do it quick, we have the rough plans, and if it doesn't work out, we can just hit the undo button a bunch of times. Okay, and you know what? Boom, boom. Okay, yeah. I can get some of these in sort of on the funny angles this way too. Okay, there we go. Yeah, like that. I can go a little back on those people. I could even put like one or two, maybe like full on this way. Okay, I guess I can. Oop. I was gonna say to shift those people to the left a little bit. Can I get them on a bit of an angle? I know the bounding box of these two is a little smaller than the others, so you can play with it a wee bit, but it's tough. I can see the spot. Maybe we can just get it if we just spam click and hold the circles. Okay, let's see. I don't know where it was, so I'm just gonna go for the ups and downs. Okay, I guess we can try to straighten it out a little bit. There we go. I see it. Okay. Can I get this to the right a bit? Oh. Okay, I saw it. Here it is. Okay, now that's about as best as I can do for it, and that's not bad. And we could. Okay, it might be if this rope that's in the way. If it's just that rope that's in the way, I haven't gotten too many of the medium piles in. Now there's too much in the way. Okay. I can get a smaller two here, so I can put a small there. And, you know, let's put that back first. Let's put a small, actually just here. And then we could just grab a couple of the sort of individuals, or I could do a second small. Okay, I could actually get a second small there. Perfect. And I could put a couple luxury a little luxury box or two. I think I can squeeze this nice present. Oh, okay, nope, never mind. I got them. Simple is the big one. I forgot simple's the big one. So we'll get the order right. I kind of want to go circle first. It's such a little tiny thing, but let's see how big of a pain it's going to be to get it this way. Okay, oh, not that bad. Cool. If we try to color these a little, I don't mind keeping the first. I think the last color is the ribbon, right? Oh, no. What did I have? I feel like my undo order was weird there, but that's okay. Let's look back in the color tool. Okay, this is the ribbon color, so yeah. It's funny. It's doing my undos a little bit out of order, but it's okay, I guess. I've forgotten like 3 times what the first color was. Okay, so there's that, and the second color is that. Okay, so the second color is my ribbon color. I'm gonna try to keep it white for now. Let's go with some blues. I could do some red and greens actually. Oh, let's see, can we get it? I don't even know where the reds are. Here's red. Here's my green. Oh, my green is literally at the front. I don't even mind. Let's go some yellows and blues maybe. It's a little dark here right now, I know. That's okay. These ones can get some orange and actually don't even hate that. This one, where's like a blue and it's looking for a pink maybe. I mean, it could always add more colors. Let's just go double pink actually. This box is gonna be a pink one. And this, I don't quite know which will be. Okay, cool. That's that. That can stay red. Cool. And I guess that's sort of our little display when you come in. You have all these sort of here still, which is fine. And I think I'm going to actually get rid of this set and put these as plants. So yeah, let's do it. I think this is just plants here is going to be fine. It'll add a little bit of difference because I think it's a little too much of these. Even those is a little bit much. You know what? Let's keep this one maybe. Oh yeah, I can stop it here. And I can get rid of this one to make this one plants, I guess, because you have there. So I guess, like, why not, right? So where's the planter is a good question. It is, boom, right there. I could also just gotten the planter the regular way, but where's the fun in that, right? Oop. Let's put this one back first too. Okay. Keep escaping. I was okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay, and then we'll do the same sort of here. Oh, look at that. That went in easy peasy. And it's gonna go in real easy there too. Okay. So it's a little tighter. I don't mind trying to alt this back a little. Okay. So, yeah, this adds a little privacy to these. I like that these are sort of a little different. Something different, right? Part of me kind of wants to try to replace one of these with a candy cane. But how much time do we really want to put into doing that? Nice. I'm going to limit us to about a minute's worth of this. Yeah, I think it's bounding boxed is a little funny, so we're just gonna boop that, and we just will pretend we didn't do that. Okay, perfect. The seats up there are fine. Seats up there are fine. It's kind of a little dark when you get to the top here. It's funny, but we have the lights, so it shouldn't technically be too dark. I was gonna say, do I want to try to put the things there? No, I don't really care to put the little table counter things on the sides of those. Okay, I like that. I do like it. Oh, I just kind of noticed I somehow got rid of a wall here. Is it invisible? Ooh. I don't know how I did that. Okay. Yeah, I can see through the floor. Just gonna say can see through wall from top floor down. Floors are covered in carpets, so hard to see too much, I guess. Sorry. Boop. David will get that in a second. I think he's even online. Well, I mean, David's always online. But, yeah. Okay. Oh, I can see it on this side too. Cool. Good to know. I don't know if I feel like that. I don't remember looking that close, but I feel like that's a new problem. I mean, I guess it's something we can see in the future. If I go up a floor, I'm already up a floor. Oh, that's just if I have H. I see, because I had the H thing on. Just with like H toggle walls. Just say P2. Boop. There we go. He'll get that. Okay. He'll figure that out. Okay. I'll get the bathrooms done after. Let's see. How much progress have we got? Well, we didn't quite get that much done. I think I might try to get a little bit more of this done soon before the next bits. We could get some of these in, but you know, hey, all these, we got a lot of attention to detail, right? I don't even know what we did today. I feel like we just kind of walked around a bit, but I'm pretty happy. We got a little productive. We figured out some maths. I'm gonna probably get these seats, and there we go. What the back rooms. Oh, I guess I can give a little hint towards this. I think this might become a little makeup room. As you can see, I actually got a little bathroom back here. We didn't finish it, but I got the idea for it because I don't want them walking through this. So if we do kind of use this area as our coat check, which we actually have more space, then maybe we can get a couple more shelves there. I'll see. but it's kind of blocked on both sides. Yeah, there's some sort of doors there, but that's fine. We'll pretend those don't exist. That back here, I feel like we could try to do a little, maybe like a little makeup sort of room, and then these could also be little green rooms or something, and little desks. So I'm probably gonna try to get some of these little seatings or some sort of seating area in this space. We have a coat check. I don't know what else the theater would need. We have concessions out here. We have even a little bar mini concession stand sort of here too. So we're not lacking concessions whatsoever. I was going to say gift shop, but I kind of shoved it into this too. So yeah, I will figure that out, I guess, in the future as we go. But I feel like best bet. Oh, wow, that got me zoomed in. Okay. I feel like best bet's probably to put some sort of seating sets in the space. I might repeat this side here, and there we go. We got a good start. It should be not too tough of a build as we go. Even if I wanted to put this candy cane one here. Look at that, I got this seat duplicated in a matter of boom. So we got a little bit of seating on both sides there. Kind of worked out real fast. Easy peasy. I could even put let's put a little carpet. It's gonna do a little circle carpet. I can sort of get under each of these two. I like it. Makes I think that adds to the flooring aspect for sure. Do I even want to put? Oh, I could even put under these. Okay, there we go. I think that adds something a little different enough that I think it breaks up the pattern a bit. I'm gonna also put the one there. We could do some coloring to them too over time. We even looked up here. Could I do it to some of these? I could technically do it here too. Oh, I guess not as easily. I would have to sort of grab a. I guess, damn, no, I wouldn't be able to do it to the top floors, but I guess that's fine. I don't mind doing it to the bottom floor things there. I actually technically already did it there. That's funny. I could even just do it under the seating. It doesn't even affect me if I just put them under the seats instead of under these two. Keeps it a little different enough. I might also alternate. I don't know, but there we go. We've got a pretty good stage. I've got. Oh, I do just have one chandelier here. You know what? I guess before we finish off, let's get some spotlights in this bad boy. I forgot about the spotted room divider, but okay, let's see. I don't even quite know where we're going with these. I was trying to just light up the whole stage, so if we just go like every other of them. Where's the first one? I think the first one I placed here, right? Nope. Okay, I guess I do need one on the edge here. Okay, there we go. So this should kind of be as bright as it goes, right? I just feel like the spotlights are kind of there. They're not spotlighting enough. Oh, I guess it won't spotlight here. It's funny. It'll spotlight the stage area, but it probably won't do. No, they do stack. Okay. I was gonna say, do they spotlight here enough? Did I miss a spot? I might have. I thought I said I did every other, but I feel like some of them aren't showing up there, so I guess we'll for sure do every other now. Okay, there we go. I just kind of filled in the gaps looking at the spotlights, and we could even go for, if we look up light, funny cheesy way we can do it too is if we grab the industrial light, and I could sort of try to sneak one or two of them here. This should light up the stage space. These are sort of the factory ones. And they're so small, but like you can see how much light they add. Even if we kind of put it here, it adds a ton of lighting, which I like for the stage. So let's see, it went 1, 2 down, 1, 2 down. Oh yeah, light stack. That's what it is. Okay. So I could even just stack these two. I don't actually want to stack them because they sort of go on top of each other. But if I do that, ooh, that works. Okay. So I'll just go beside that one. There we go. Okay, yeah, that is a bright stage, and you can see even goes up and over. Okay. Oh, we could go down a bit, I guess, with it. Does that go better? I kind of like that a little better there. Do we try a little lower? We could try a little lower too for fun. Maybe we'll go right to the line. Yeah, I like that. That's better than this. It kind of, I think the tip of it goes right towards the top of those there. So let's do it with this side too. So on the line and on the line. And look at that. And the chandelier kind of gets us the top piece. So even if we go down a wall, yeah, this is a bright stage now. And that's what I want. Because I feel like that went with the blues pretty well. And even if we kind of even grab a disco ball, does it do too much? Yeah, it does a little too much there. I was trying to think of how we could get some of these, some of the sort of ice area a little brighter, but I think it's fine as it is. I'm going to grab a spotlight or two and just shove it for the back here too. I just want this area to be lit up, right? So if I shove a spotlight here, will it kind of do it and cover itself up pretty well? Like, I don't like how dark these, the back of the stage lights there look, right? So if I do that, and I could even do like this. Oh, I think I went to the, did I go to the line? I guess I can just see, yep. So I went just right before I started the ice. And if we look now, see, I think it lit up here a little bit, I think. Still not, it's not going to be bright, but I think just this whole sort of back of the stage area all the way through is pretty lit. And these curtains are a little darker, but that's fine. We're not sort of spotlighting them that much, right? That's funny, the lighting does go all the way to the floor there. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And it kept here dark enough. And there we go. Like, we're going to have lots of space to sit. Oh, okay, I guess that was sort of the one thing I didn't want to. If I hit H, okay, I guess if I hide them, I guess, okay, I still sort of see their streams a little bit. But yeah, that should do it. And I mean, look at how much seating we have. You know, let's look, if we look all the way through, yeah, it's not going to be too much seating. I was worried it was going to be a little too much. We can even grab the seat. Theater, if we just type in regularly, I can just grab these ones for a second. A little rough place of these, yeah. I mean, they're not going to get the coloring that we want, but I mean, sort of see, if we look seating wise, yeah, it's not too much, right? No, I think we'll manage. I think we can manage with all that. Yeah, we didn't need to add extra things there. Like we have the bins. I think the amount of bins we have is pretty good. I'm almost tempted to flip this one, but I don't think I care enough to do all that. You know, hey, we've got these spaces in. And pretty good times, I think. We gotta figure out what to fill this parts in. But like I said, that is a problem for us in the next one. Because, hey,